Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly zodiac reading and astrology predictions for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising sign from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on my video and giving my channel a chance. These messages come out every single week, so be sure to subscribe if you really like them. They're your messages. So please use the energy that I describe however they resonate in your life. And it comes to you at just the right time. Yes, the astrology that we discuss is going to be happening, I think it's between December 7th and December 13th. But that's when the energy happens. It's not necessarily when the energy reaches you because it has a ripple effect. So you're going to call in this message when you need to hear it. And it's going to come to you at exactly the right time. Please know that there's always an extended reading that I hope that you'll join me for. That link is down below in the description box. I pin it to the top of the comment sections. And I also, you'll see it toward the end of the video, so you can just press on the link and it'll take you right there. The astrology this week, the whole theme this week is the universe is busting your balls in order to push you in the right direction because we've been stubborn as fuck. And not just you, not just Aquarius, but all of us have been stubborn. And I think it's stubbornness, honestly, it's well-intended stubbornness that's put us on the road to hell. You know, that sense of we've been making the wrong choices, but we really did think we're making the right ones, but we're just stuck in that old wrong direction. And so the universe has to redirect us. And that's never comfortable. But the whole intent is to make us better, to put us on the right track, to make us happier, to bring us closer to fulfillment. And the way that this is happening for you guys this week is primarily through two major aspects that I really want to go over with you. Uranus is semi-square to Jupiter all week long. And what that tells me is you're going to be pushed into situations or pushed to make changes that are uncomfortable for you, that are irritating for you, that maybe you have not wanted to make. Make them. You must make them. It's Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Pisces. This is a sense of you need to know this, you need to do this. This is Jupiter, I think, is still in retrograde. So you may have missed this, and here's this your chance, and I'm trying to get you to get to the right place so that you take the chance this time. But it's hard because we already think we're on the right path. So wherever you're being pushed to go or whatever changes you're being pushed to make this week, please trust them. As irritating as they are and as eye roll as they might have an effect on you, ultimately, Aquarius, it is God intervening to push you into the right direction. And toward the end of the week, you're going to be very happy because Uranus is going to be trine to Mercury. That trine to Mercury is absolutely brilliant energy. So what I think is going to happen is God is going to redirect you to intentionally be places that you wouldn't have initially wanted to go. But there, you're going to meet fabulous, amazing, amusing, entertaining, brilliant people that you can interact with and that will help you expand and grow and answer questions that maybe you didn't even know you had. But most especially, it's going to feel like, oh, I don't need this. Oh, I don't need this. This is a waste of my time. And it isn't. You're going to be very happily surprised, especially toward the end of this week. There's a quincunx in the beginning of this week, which means there could be changes or upsets or surprises that happen to your relationships or your finances, which may make that feeling of having to do something even more frustrating because you're sort of forced into it, either obligations or necessity. But I tell you, it's really just God repositioning your stubborn ass to get you in the exact right place that you're supposed to be, where you meet people that are brilliant or you are exposed to ideas that inspire you, that you've been starving for, but I think didn't even know how to ask for. I have a few cards in front of me. Let's see them. You ready? So we have this right here. Slow down, slow and steady wins the race. So slow the fuck down. That's exactly what I heard as soon as I saw this. Slow down. Stop rushing. Or this is a message or confirmation that it is taking you quite some time to get here. Why? So that you could be emotionally secure and so that you could be absolutely prepared when you arrive. Also, there isn't really as much of a rush as you think there is. like I said, there could be some incident in the beginning of this week, especially around that full moon. It's going to be an emotional full moon, and it's going to put a lot of things into play. A lot of things are going to be said, which could inspire you to, or make you feel like you have to, like there's a devil at your heels. You have to get something done, or you have to prove something to somebody, especially in your romantic situations or your intimate relationships. So yeah, this card is saying, chill out. You feel rushed, but you aren't really rushed. And slowing down and taking your time is going to help you get there in a strong way. It's also saying that it's been a while. It's taken its damn time. But there is some prosperity that's coming. We have truth transcends illusion, which is Aquarius energy. And it's a blunt message. It's a statement of, it took long enough. It took long enough for this to come out, but it's finally coming out. And don't worry, I'll get into the details of what it is. We're going to ask the cards. Slow and steady wins the race, and truth transcends illusion. Just like the story of the tortoise and the hare. The truth, it's like the truth transcends illusion could also be a metaphor in this context. It could be a metaphor for integrity transcends quantity. This is a quality versus quantity week. And this is quality. This is quality versus quantity. So it's like integrity transcends mass market. Yes, you may have had to move slower. Yes, you may have been at the back of the race, but it was never about winning the race. Winning the race was always about getting there as your whole self, as your complete self, as the person that you can be proud of and really be happy about. That is winning the race. It was never about beating other people. And the fact that you are bringing quality and you're bringing a sense of revelation to people, maybe you're the one that's sharing the message, right? You're the one bringing the truth. It took long enough, and it took long enough for people to be open and willing to listen to you. Think on your feet. It's happening in Sagittarius season. So this is happening currently. Nothing has come out in the past yet. We'll get to the future. But think on your feet means there's so much improvisation here. As much as you've prepped for it, as much as you knew that it was coming and wanted it to come, there's no way that you can ever really prepare or be prepared to answer or hit the curveballs that are being thrown at you. So that's what you're going to be expected to do. Also be malleable. You're expecting people to be malleable, to change because the truth is exposed. It was a long time coming. And so it's almost like it was a long time coming because you had to wait for the right moment for people to be ready to make the change, or for you to be ready to make the change. It's taken a while for you to be ready to make the change. But now that the truth is staring you in the face, you're not going to be able to stay where you are. You're going to have to make that change. What is that change, you ask? Well, you let me know, because some of you already know. You can leave that in the comments below. I would be very happy to know. Or let's just get a few more details, because we're going to go deeper into tarot. Believe in yourself. So it's a good time to plant the seeds. This is Virgo energy, something you've been working on for quite some time, working on and building little by little, something that you really believe in and you're ready to sort of stake your claim to it now. This could also have to do with health, right? A surprise coming out, but it wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be a good thing that sort of surprises you that it's a good thing, but it would still be a good thing. And know your worth. And this is Aries energy, which is talking about your body, or planting seeds where you're demonstrating how much you've worked, or how much you know, or how hard you have basically been grinding. Know your worth and believe in yourself. Especially when you're put into uncomfortable situations. I'll tell you why. Because those uncomfortable situations are also simultaneously going to be breakthrough situations where you are going to have the chance to shine and really stand out to people. You know, it's almost like saying, go to that meeting or go to that party that you don't want to go to. That's uncomfortable for you. You've got to be uncomfortable this week, you know, but you also have to be seen. You're going to need to be in this situation, or you're going to have to go for it. It's a good time to start something. With Mercury trine to Uranus, you could be starting something online. You could be starting something with online communications. You could be starting something with technology. I don't know, maybe you're developing an app. Let me fucking know in the comments below. That would be great to know. But ultimately, it's the time to plant that seed, and you are good enough to be in the room, and you need to get yourself in the room, and you need to introduce it to or talk to people about it. I think that they will have, the cards are telling me, the astrology is telling me that they're going to have much better reception to things. I think you've been really slow on this because you've been a little bit insecure. You haven't been completely certain that people are going to get what you're saying, but they are. They are. This is one of those unique periods where I think we're kind of stuck in our old way of thinking. So it doesn't feel right, but it doesn't feel right. Like intuitively, it feels so strange. We're getting warning signals from it, but those warning signals are just because of the strangeness. And the strangeness in this case, especially for you guys, is very good. So there is a sense of, oh, I don't feel like I'm ready. You are ready. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. Emotions are running high, especially around this full moon. This is a supermoon card. It relates to a full moon. The full moon is today. If you're watching this on Wednesday, the 7th of December, 2022, the full moon is today. It is, let's discuss that a second because it is coming up. This is a full moon in Gemini, which is cool. That happens every single year during Sagittarius season, so toward the end of the year. It happens all the time, big deal. The big deal is that it's conjunct Mars in retrograde. And when the moon is conjunct Mars, it's very emotional. And when it's Mars retrograde, it's kind of emotional or angry with itself or frustrated because it feels like it couldn't get something done or hasn't gotten something done. And since it's in Gemini, it's about what we said or being stuck in promises we don't want to be stuck in anymore, or wanting to learn something real quickly that we feel like we should have learned years ago, or feeling like we're behind. And so there's a lot of frustrating energy and also a lot of things that need to be said that haven't been said that are going to come up. So this is a very emotional, emotionally charged moon because of that conjunction with Mars. And so are you going to be impacted by that? Yeah. But emotions are running high, especially around the full moon. You're going to want to pull out. You're going to want to say no. You're going to want to get angry. You're going to want to be pissed. You're going to want to say you're too busy or not change. But believe me when I say the information that's going to be presented to you, as frustrating and ridiculous or angry as it makes you, show up, answer the call. Because there's a reason you're being invited, wherever it is. Wherever it is. Now let's get into it. I did tell you that we were going to get into it, right? Let's do it. So what is this it? First of all, what is this surprise? Or is this just Sagittarius season? It is a job or an opportunity. It's like you've been working for somebody else for so long, or you've just been doing it somebody else's way, And that's really starting to wear on you. And you want to make a dynamic change. Maybe you just haven't figured out how. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Could also mean a long-standing bill or legal or financial obligation. And then we have King of Pentacles. This is coming out slightly in the future. So this could be a male, 35 or older, or a masculine, 35 or older, earth sign. But I think that this is a sense of, it's like you have to step up and be boss. It's like it's time for you to step up and be boss. Because remember, you are ruled by Saturn as well. So this is about some sort of legal obligation. I keep saying legal. I don't know why. Why do I keep saying legal, guys? Are you picking up on that? Are you sending that over to me? Oh, no, not Capricorn. Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. It's like this was supposed to be such a big opportunity, but you ended up just getting stuck in it. And ultimately, like, where is the abundance? It's not like it's been bad, but where is the abundance? There's some sort of contractual bullshit, or somebody's holding on to or being tight with the finances. But the Chariot card is here, which means taking off, moving forward, spending, going on and buying that car, or making progress, or taking off, and finally seeing movement where things were stuck and slow and just felt like they were not happening. Okay, so what's the surprise? What's the surprise? Oh, somebody that didn't notice you before is now noticing the quality of your work. And the fact that you thought people would be completely disinterested. And they're not. They actually love what you do. I'll show you. Four of Cups. You thought you'd be met with disinterest, or that people wouldn't get it or understand, or maybe something has been on the table for a while and it just, people had, or you had thought, oh, I'm not going to look at that because it's not that important. But it is that important. It is actually something of very high quality, of significance, and the quality of it is just starting to reveal itself now. Now, I don't know exactly what this is, but we're going to keep going into this reading. What's the outcome of all this? What's the outcome of all this? I just feel like you've been waiting for this opportunity for so long. The outcome is a new start. The outcome is Page of Wands. A new passion, a new direction, a new chance. A new chance, a new opportunity. The Fool card, you should take it. What did I tell you? From the beginning when I was discussing the astrology, I was like, if someone gives you a chance, say yes. As irritating as it is, and as much as you may not want to, Aquarius, you gotta just say yes. Because this is the time to take the leap of faith. This is it. The Fool card comes out when it is absolutely time to take the leap of faith. On this new chance that you thought, oh, nobody will ever notice. Nobody will ever notice me. They're not going to see it. They are. They're going to like your ideas. They absolutely are. This could be a message that's coming into you through email or DM. Why do I say that? Because Page of Swords has come out. Or it could just be you sharing your ideas, or somebody sharing a new idea with you that for some reason clicks and you're like, oh, fuck, that really works. I'm going to go for this. Please do. Please go for it. We have all, hold on a second. We have 3 pages here. We have the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So this is absolutely ground zero, fresh start. As if you've never talked to this person before, you've never made an offer before, you've never had this opportunity before. It's a total restart. I've never actually, this has never happened to me before. You have all 4 pages here and the Fool card. If you don't take this opportunity, I'm going to say this to you. You're going to take this opportunity. You know how I know? Because the universe isn't giving you a choice. That's what it's saying. Your thoughts, your passion, your love, even your pocketbook. You have to take this chance. It's leaving you no choice. You are surrounded, Aquarius. You are going to be left no choice. Bam. You have to take the step forward. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles because you got stuck. It's almost like you decided that something was just supposed to come to you. No, you were supposed to go to it. And the universe is very gently, but very firmly pushing you to where you need to go. How is this going to come about? You may be taking a trip somewhere. The Chariot means you may have to travel. The Moon card is here, new moon. How is this going to come about? How is this going to come about? New moons are about new opportunities or times of planting. No, not specific enough. Or it could mean it's coming about through a Pisces, specifically through a Pisces. Two of Wands, a Pisces that you know, a Pisces that's a friend of yours. A Pisces that's in your network. Or, stop, oh my God, through a dream that you had. Through a dream that you had. And if any of you people out there are having dreams, I want to know those dreams. You better write them down below, because I'm a dream interpreter. I love that shit. So if you have been having dreams, it's coming to you through a dream. You, even in your sleep, you are being poked by spirit. You have got to get this fucking done. You have been contemplating it for too long, and you have got to take that step in the, not in the dream world, but in the physical world. There's going to be too many opportunities. It's almost going to be like the Christmas Carol, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. The ghosts are just going to keep showing up. The pages, the opportunities are just going to keep showing up. You're not going to be able to ignore this. There's almost no fucking choice that you're going to be given this week. Let's head into the extended so we can see exactly how this is going to be playing out. I love you guys. The links are below, and I'll see you there. And hopefully I will see you on my second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I do daily tarot card readings and weekly astrology forecasts. I would love to see you there. Check the link. I'll attach it somewhere above here. But until then, let's see each other in the extended. Link is below. I'll see you there.